Come on, baby, baby, come on. It's the urban therapy with Sun Show. Sunday is when we do it, and everything is gonna be okay. We flow like fluid into it. Is where we go, and I'm snowing just like the snowfall. Make sure y'all listen to Sun 75. That's y'all, and it's gonna be okay. You slow it down. And I'm always happy when you come around. Today on the Urban Therapy with Sun Show, we are talking about self-medicating on low wages, little sleep, and bad feelings. Low wages, little sleep, and bad feelings. Low wages can add up to you having very little sweet sleep. Low wages can add up to you not being able to get a lot of rest. And I'm not talking about because you have insomnia. Well, I guess in some cases that could be the case, but that wouldn't be because of low wages. You may be losing sleep, which can take a heck of a toll on your body because you aren't making a lot of money at your job or your jobs, and so you're working a lot of overtime, or you're taking on another job or even two more jobs in order to be able to afford the things that you want to afford, or take care of your family, or be able to pay your bills, or live the lifestyle that you want to live. So it can get a little sketchy, it can get a little crazy, it can get a little toxic, it can get a little unhealthy. And the thing about it is, we may feel like we're doing the right thing because we are making sure that we're not lazy. We're out there busting our asses, and we're making it happen out there for ourselves. But we gotta be careful, man. Man, you gotta be careful. Be careful, man. Be careful, because not getting enough sleep is not the move. That's not the thing to do. It's not the situation that you want to welcome into your life. A lot of people, especially young people, think that they can get away with not getting a lot of sleep because they figure that they're young and they're virile and they're strong and they have the whole world in front of them and they're going to live forever and everything is going to be all right and everything is going to be all right. Get your rest. And yeah, you do have to get your rest. A lot of people don't believe that rest, sleep is important. Now, even I say that I don't think I can sleep for a whole 8 hours straight. And I haven't. I can't tell you the last time in my life where I actually slept 8 hours. Actually, I think it was fairly recently. Wait a minute, let me take that back. It may have been fairly recently. I think I slept 9. But did I sleep 9 straight? No, I think it was more like 7. If my memory serves me right. And speaking of memory, when you are not sleeping a lot, you would think that lack of sleep would make you remember because you're awake all the time, but you're not awake in a good way. You're like a dead man walking. You're like a zombie. Your cognitive functions are all in a whack, and your ability to concentrate and communicate, all of those things will be compromised when you don't get a lot of sleep. So if you don't have a good job, if you don't have a good paying job, or you don't have a job that serves you well for your spirit, your soul, and your spirit, it can cause you to seek out other avenues or ways of coping with your situation that could be even further detrimental to your health, your physical health, your mental and emotional health. All of those things can be compromised. So that's what we're talking about today. Self-medicating on low wages, little sleep, and bad feelings. And it's funny because low wages can lead to you getting little sleep and lead to bad feelings. Some people might think it goes in reverse. Bad feelings can lead to little sleep, which can lead to low wages, which can lead to self-medicating. Well, either way that y'all want to put it, we can experiment it, flip it, bounce it, switch it around, exchange some things, rearrange some things. But this is the Urban Therapy with Sun Show, Sunday Sunday afternoon now, and it's the first day of Gemini. And I'm like, wait a minute, we up to Gemini already this year? That means half of the year is gone. Gemini is smack dab in the middle of the year, the month of June, even though this is May 21st. May 21st, first day of Gemini. The notorious B.I.G.'s birthday, the late notorious B.I.G. Rest in peace. Notorious B.I.G. He would have been 51 years old today. It's crazy. So more time, like Biggie has been dead more years than he was alive. Same as Tupac. Yeah, Tupac died 26 years ago. 27 years ago, Tupac died. 27 years have passed since the passing of Tupac Shakur. And 26 years have passed since the notorious B.I.G. died. When you really think about that, and you think about like, wait a minute, how? Where does the time go? Where does the time go? Because when you think about it, you're like, I was just dancing to the Benjamins. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. You was just dancing to that shit. And you were young when you were doing it. Young. You know? It's been 26 years, yo. So rest in peace, the notorious B.I.G. But hopefully, rest in peace to all of the bad situations that were going on surrounding his passing and your own personal passing. We have to deal with the situations that are dealt to us in real time. We got to deal with it. And of course, there will always be plenty of situations that come to us that are unwelcome. Situations that have us scratching our head and asking and praying, like, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to go through this? Like, why? Why? Well, there's a plan, and there's a plan at hand. There's a plan out there. Sorry if I keep digging in my ear, y'all, but I use earbuds. Let me cover up the joint so y'all, premium. I use earbuds, and sometimes, I mean, make my ear itch a little bit. They make my ear itch a little bit, and right now my ears are clean because I just got out of the tub. You know what I mean? My ears are being like, we gonna irritate you. Okay. Anyway, when you have to deal with the things that come to you in your life, you have to deal with them in real time, and you have to try to solve the problems that are apparent to you, the things that come to you. So while you live in this life, you're trying to figure out things, constantly trying to figure it out. Like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? Why can't I duplicate to make the funds and have some fun and be the one that will let me be the one. You give your love to the one you need, baby. Baby. 5-star, 1985. What you know? And we talk about notorious B.I.G. Being dead for 26 years. You know how long it's been since 5-star was doing anything in 1985? We don't want to talk about that. We ain't got to talk about it. We ain't got to do 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 it. Let me get to the show, man. Self-medicating on low wages, little sleep, and bad feelings. There are always going to be times in your life where you may not be making the kind of money that you want to make, and that you may not be able to keep the kind of money that you are making, even though it may be enough for a lot of people. But for you, it may not be enough because you have some things going on that you need some extra money for. So you might take on another job. And one thing about a person that works 2 jobs, you have to deal with 2 situations, 2 sets of employers, 2 sets of employees. You know what I mean? You got to make adjustments. Adjustments. Got to make adjustments. And it's not always easy for a person to make adjustments. And even when you do make adjustments, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're used to making adjustments. You may have made the mental adjustments, but have you made the hormonal adjustments? See, let me explain to y'all what I mean by this. When I say the hormonal adjustments, just because you are conscious of a change that you need to make and that you are working on making that change internally, things like to stay the same. They like that routine. They like the game that they like to play and that they know, and they don't want nothing to change and make it so. And everything is going to be shook up, and you got to do a couple of things. And by the time you look up, it's a lot different. It doesn't look the same because I told you things got to change, got to get new game. All right. So the hormonal adjustments. Those are the things that lead to you either feeling good or feeling bad. Being broke in and of itself is not a negative situation. Because being broke only exists when you don't have enough of what you need. You are wealthy or well off as long as your needs don't exceed your means. As long as your needs don't exceed your means, you're good. Have any of you ever needed health care but did not have health insurance? I have. Have any of you ever needed medications and could not afford the medications? You know, them pills out here ain't cheap like that, man. You know, you might need a Z-Pack, zithromycin. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, zithromycin is today's penicillin. It's the answer to every bacterial infection that you have. You get a Z-Pack, it's gonna clear it up. You got strep throat, it's gonna clear it up. You got pimples, it's gonna clear them up. You done cut yourself and hurt yourself, got a bug bite, all that kind of shit. A Z-Pack is gonna clear it up. But see, a Z-Pack costs money. They're only about 4 or 5 pills, depending on what Z-Pack that you get. You might get the one with the 4, you might get the one with the 5 or the 6, depending on the severity of the infection that you had. See, so if you get a medication or a script, if you get a script for amoxicillin, which is nothing but penicillin, it's a form of penicillin. You know, very rarely do they give out straight penicillin anymore. You know what I mean? You know, some people are allergic to penicillin, so they came out with amoxicillin and ampicillin. Ampicillin is more for physical, like cuts and for dealing with infections, and amoxicillin deals with like things like pneumonia and things like that. So zithromycin is first of all, amoxicillin is cheap, but it doesn't work as fast. So you might have to take 3 to 5 pills a day for 5 to 7 days in order to get rid of your infection with amoxicillin. Whereas with the Z-Pack, you take 1 pill per day for like 3 to 5 days, and your shit is cleared up. Everything is cleared up. Like things you ain't even know was broke get cleared up with Z-Pack. So, but amoxicillin is very economical. So people who don't have health insurance usually get a script for amoxicillin. So you got strep throat. All right. You don't have no insurance? Okay, we're gonna write you a script for amoxicillin. It costs about $12 out of pocket. You try to pay for a Z-Pack out of pocket, $60 to $80. And that was a while ago. I don't even know how much it costs now, but I'm sure it ain't cheap. I want to show y'all something. I'm drinking this tea. And I went to the herb store. Wayne Avenue Health Food. My man Kareem, he hooked me up. But I went there for some mullein, right? I went to the joint for some mullein and some red clover and some and some I went there for some dandelion. I put dandelion in my tea. So red clover and and some mullein. They didn't have any mullein, so he said, get some olive leaf. Olive leaf is supposed to be good for your respiratory system. So they are always very helpful over there at Wayne Avenue Health Food. So make sure y'all check them out. I used to keep a card. I know I saw my card upstairs, but they're on Wayne Avenue. If you live in the Philadelphia area, they're right near the corner of Wayne Avenue and Seymour Street. Seymour Street, SEYMOUR, Seymour, and Wayne Avenue, WAYNE. So, but yeah, so I wanted y'all to check out. Look at this red clover. So I had to put these in the bag and like sort of break them up while they're in the bag, so they can do their thing. So the thing about it, this should last me for a good while, but I just don't know how much to put in. But this olive leaf, this is spearmint tea. This tastes good and is really good for blood pressure. Very good for blood pressure. Spearmint tea. Red clover. Look it up. Y'all want to look it up? Okay, y'all lazy bastards. All right, I got you. Red clover. All right. All right. Health benefits of red clover. No, Kareem is spelled Karim. He spelled it the right way. All right, here we go. Here we go. 14 red clover benefits. All right, let's go with number one. 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 Relieve hypertension. So it's good for high blood pressure. All right, that's number one. Oh gosh, y'all gonna do me like this. I don't like this site. Enhance immune system. So it's good for your white blood cells. Okay, number three. Prevent infection. The change of seasons leads to outbreaks of bacteria, viruses, and fungi infections across the United States. If your child attends a nursery school, then the chances are that they will bring back some pathogen to your home during the course of a springtime. All right, number four. Let's go to number four. So red clover is very good for you. And there's a method to my madness of showing y'all this stuff. Reduce period pain. So for y'all women who have really bad menstrual cycles, red clover is the herb for you. Women experiencing heavy periods and pain during menstruation should consider supplementing red clover. The cramping and ache terrible for days at a time, and red clover can help you with that. All right, let's go to number 5. At this rate, I don't even know we want to. Okay. Number 5, cancer prevention. It ain't a herb if it don't mention cancer. I swear to God. Tell me I'm lying. All right. Number 6. Now, of course, okay. Lower cholesterol. It reduces cholesterol. Red clover reduces cholesterol. Now, honestly, the hypertension was the thing that sold me, because in my family, high blood pressure is a thing, and I've definitely been diagnosed with it. Not to the point of having to take medication, because I'm gonna exercise. I'm gonna do my cardio. I'm gonna do something. I mean, plus I eat a lot of garlic. Choline. Okay. All right. Number 7, enhances circulation. So if you have like blood clotting, or if you have If you have problems with blood flow, circulation problems, you might consider using or supplementing red clover. All right. Number 8, detoxify the body. Get those toxins out of there. Poop them out. Get them out. Out, out, out. All right. Let's go to the next. Slows osteoporosis. Osteoporosis. Spinal problems. Bone problems. You know what I mean? Taking inches off your life. You know what I mean? And that's number 9. Let's go to number 10. Treat infertility. If you're trying to have a baby, I don't know, y'all might be scared of this one. Like, now I want to be 50 years old having a baby. I don't need for infertility. I don't want to be fertile myrtle no more. That's why I got the 6 kids I got now. But nonetheless, for women, and you notice this seems like a women-friendly herb. Okay, herb. Women who have low estrogen levels may experience difficulties with falling pregnant. Hormone replacement therapy and decades of birth control use may take their toll on the body's natural ability to produce estrogen. Estrogen is the primary female hormone and is responsible for many reproductive functions, including fertility. Doctors can treat low estrogen levels. And the next thing you know, I'm acting like a little bitch. Treats eczema. So this stuff is good for your skin. Eczema. Red clover, baby. Red clover. All right. All right. Good for eczema. So for people who have skin conditions such as eczema, red clover may be able to help. Heal wounds faster. If you have a cut, scrape, or wound on your skin, then you can accelerate the healing process and keep it clean using red clover. Making a salve using red clover essential oil is an excellent way to take advantage of the medicinal healing properties in the herb. Pretty cool. I was bleeding out. I took some red clover and now I'm good. Keep skin looking youthful. Keep skin looking youthful. Black don't crack. Maybe this is the black don't crack herb. All right, let's go. Number 14, improve scalp health. Improve scalp health. So let's see. If you suffer from dandruff or itchy, dry scalp, red clover oil can recondition the skin and resolve your dandruff problems. Mix 4 or 5 tablespoons of red clover essential oil into your shampoo bottle and shake it well to combine. Wash your hair with the shampoo as usual. Blah 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 blah. So listen, man, all y'all dry scalp, flaky every time y'all comb your or brush your hair, leaving your DNA all over people's combs, the clothes. Yeah, babe. Red clover may be able to help. All right. The reason that I wanted to talk about some of the properties of some of these herbs is because when we're talking about self-medicating on low wages, little sleep, and bad feelings, many times people will use caffeine to stay up. And caffeine in many different forms. You might take pills, or you might drink a lot of Mountain Dew or colas or something like that. Remember Jolt Cola that used to be out, all that kind of stuff, you know. And all of those things are not good for you. They have a high sugar content, and really caffeine can do a lot of damage to you in high doses. So people who are drinking coffee all crazy, all the time trying to stay up because you're trying to stay up because you're trying to get this work done and go to these jobs. So you're up 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 hours a day. You're not really getting a lot of sleep and you're really running your body down, even though you may be in denial of it. But your body knows what's good for it and it responds to what's good for it. Your body knows what's bad for it and it responds to what's bad for it. And sometimes we are not cognizant or we're not conscious of the damage that we may be doing to our bodies, especially when we look to substance abuse or substance use in order to try to remedy our ailments. And I'm saying all that, and I'm saying all this, and I'm saying all that, and I'm saying all this to say that instead of using caffeine, cocaine, weed, and I know that marijuana has some medicinal purposes, but y'all not the majority of y'all smoking weed to get high. Let's call a spade a spade. Stop fronting. You and the weed that gets you high, recreational weed, is not healthy for you, especially the kind y'all smoking and the amounts that y'all smoking. You're not going to smoke anything to good health. Even when you use medicinal weed, you're using that to remedy an existing condition that you have. You're not using that as a way to prevent. Y'all ever notice that they don't tell you to smoke weed so you can stop yourself from getting cancer? They tell you to use CBD oil to relieve yourself from cancer. You got to think about what's being done and what's being said. So when we talk about self-medicating on low wages, little sleep, and bad feelings, we want to get away from using substances or getting advice that's going to, take us down a rabbit hole of unhealthy behavior and unhealthy conditions. What up, Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita? What up, Stacy White? Thanks for coming through. What up, T. Carey Wright? Good to see you. What up, Emily Dunlap is in the house. So let's talk. Let me see what y'all talking about so far, because I know I'm trying to stay focused. I definitely have a focus to this show, and I want to get on it. TK Rice says everybody thinks that self-medicating means opioids or alcohol, etc. It might be food or sex. Now you wrote SECT. Do you mean SEX? Because sounds like you're pronouncing it the same. Sex. Cool. All right. Stacy White says, I've been there before with insurance and without insurance. $63 a bottle without insurance. Mm-hmm. And TK Wright says, yes, I've had to ask, wait, this is my copay? Can't do it. Stacy White says, high blood pressure runs in my family. I just started a couple of years ago taking blood pressure pills because it runs in my family. Yeah, well, I'm going to encourage you to do everything you can do to get away from them pills, because once you go on them pills, you ain't never coming off of them pills. And that's the plan. Now, if you have a good doctor, they will put you onto techniques on how you can reduce your blood pressure and get yourself in a better space, and without the use of the pills, or to use the pills to get to where you need to be, and then slowly wean yourself off of the pills by employing techniques into your life that will help you instead of hurting you, to get rid of your high blood pressure. I like the doctor that I have now. You know what I mean? But one thing I liked about her, and even the phlebotomist and her CNAs, they was like, she was like, because the CNA was talking to me, and she was like, "Yeah, I ain't trying to get on them pills." And my doctor was saying the same thing, like, "No, we ain't trying to put you on the dope." And I'm gonna tell you like this, black people, if you choose to have a health practitioner who is black, but they don't encourage you to employ some natural techniques or some diet and exercise into your life, then what's the use in having a black doctor? I don't need no niggas telling me how to remain a nigga. I need a nigga to tell me how to, improve my niggerized condition. That's what I need. And what I mean in layman's terms is I want to be able to trust that the black people that I employ and that I surround myself with are the ones that are going to help me to do better instead of accept me doing worse. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Mine's. That's how me and mine's be feeling. Do you know what I'm saying? Actual facts, baby. Actual facts. So things like red clover, things like olive leaf, things like spearmint tea. Now, I don't have enough time to read to y'all all of the benefits that these things do, but I did read off some of the things that red clover does or can help with. I would encourage you to research more and find out if that or something else is good for you. So you won't run yourself into the ground. So you won't self-medicate negatively, or so you won't spiral down the path of negativity, of poor health, and of substance abuse. You can have the good stuff that will keep you right. And this shit is good too. I stuff everything in here, just like my colon. I try to stuff every vegetable I have in the refrigerator in there. I do the same thing with the tea. I'm like, look, if it got all of the good stuff that I wanted to do, I ain't doing just one a day. Put all of them shits in there. Let's rock. The good thing about herbs is that one doesn't cancel out the other, and they're always minimal to zero side effects. All right, let's go. Um, 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 okay. Oh, my brother from another mother, Norris. He was lost in the. I'm missing my brother. What's going on? What's going on? And is it just me, or have we not seen my brother in a few days in here? Is it just me? Cause I could have. I know he wasn't here yesterday. Was he here Friday? Nah, son, nah. But I'm always glad to see you here. Oh, you say you only peeking in for a few minutes. All right, I understand. You got things to do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. And Nora says, as long as you're blind to what's happening beyond getting high, smoke on. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Carol says, thankfully, my insurance has no copay for my meds. That's great. TK Wright says, yes, I didn't want I didn't want YouTube to block my comment. Smart. Smart. My brother Ansel Jones is in the house. What's going on, my brother Ansel Jones? Good to see me some you. Good to see me some you. And Ansel says you have to be taught to be independent. It's not just something you pick up from watching TV or YouTube. Word. And Ansel says it took me 2 years to pick up the 20 pounds I lost from not eating healthy. Okay, TK Wright says it's been a few days. I know I ain't seen my brother around here. And Ansel says I was in a German hospital for a month or so. Woo! I said, woo! Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Ansel, I'm glad you're much better. You know what I mean? You know, they don't say that war is hell for nothing. They definitely say it for a reason. They say it for a reason, my brother. All right, so what we doing here is we're talking about self-medicating on low wages, little sleep, and bad feelings. Bad feelings. Bad feelings. Nothing more than bad feelings. When you're not feeling well, physically or emotionally, you want to find something that will make you start feeling better without having to take a lot of time or having to inconvenience yourself too far. And that's an understandable thing, right? We don't have no problem with that. But not everybody knows how to do it. Not everybody knows the questions to ask or the resources to go to in order to make themselves be in a better position. So that's what we're trying to do when we do shows like this. Self-medicating on low wages. For y'all people out there who are working 2 or 3 jobs, you know, trying to make that money. Listen, I would say do that until, you know, like specify a time that you're going to do that in your life. Life is not all about just working to make money. Sometimes life has to be working to make life worth the money, worth the living, worth the remaining, worth the giving. Quality of life is what we should probably be striving for more than anything else. Quality of life. A lot of people can't even fathom that concept. They have no conception of what quality of life really means. And for our people, that covers a lot of people, because a lot of Black people really believe that as long as we getting this money, as long as the money is coming in heavy and strong, as long as it's raining in, we don't have to pay. I mean, we can pay our bills. We don't have to worry about that. We think it'll bring us love. We don't have to worry about that. It'll bring our families together. We don't have to worry about that. It even makes some of our haters get on board. We don't have to worry about them. We'll be okay. And it's not true. Money will pay your bills and it will buy your stuff, but it will not cure your anxiety, your insecurity, your love life, your family history, your future endeavors, your concerns about the future. It won't do nothing about none of those things. I had a damn ant. That was an ant. Bitch ass mother. Well, he got crushed. That's what money can't do. And unfortunately, because of our condition, because of Black people's condition, our condition coming out of slavery, unfortunately, because of that situation, we think that money is all we need in order to be equal with the power structure that continues to oppress us. Now, these herbs that I presented to y'all, nope, they can't fix racism, but they can fix your response to it. Yeah, they can do that. They can help that. They can't fix racism, but they can fix your response to it. Because when you get enough sleep, when you get enough rest, that allows you to be able to think on a level where you can use more of your brain power. And the more of the brain power that you're able to use, you can start to think your way out of situations that are difficult for you. When you're tired, when you're sleepy, you can't think straight. You can't figure things out. You're going to get irritated easily because you really just want to lay the fuck down. When you get enough rest, you can always make the money that you want to make because you'll start to figure out more money making techniques. You'll figure it out. You don't get enough sleep, you be thinking about winning the lottery and shit like that. Putting your fate in somebody else's hands. You don't want to be there. Caffeine, acetaminophen, ibuprofen, oxycontin, cocaine, heroin, opium. Well, you know, heroin is opium in its street form. These things are the things that people are self-medicating with, but they're not helping themselves. We want to put ourselves in a position where we can help each other, where we can be all right. Where we can be all right. Me, you, us, we. The thing about synthetic drugs or even narcotics is that when they wear off, they leave you stranded with bad feelings. Bad feelings. Because feelings of withdrawal, feelings of, oh, I ain't high no more. So now I have to deal with the reality of life. Oh gosh, money, kids, wives, spouses, significant others, haters, the employers, employees, co-workers, neighbors, the IRS. When you don't get no sleep, man, everything that you do seems to be in disarray. And disarray, that's like the cousin to Lisa Ray. No, not the brat. Anyway, ain't the brat supposed to be the sister to Lisa Ray? All right. Nar says, piggybacking off of what I said, at least that's why they want those. Oh, that's what they want those like us to do. TK Wright says, a recipe for disaster. And Stacey White says, stop drinking because I do not want to mix. Oh, wait. Stop drinking because I do not want to mix alcohol and medication together. Did you mean you stopped drinking because you didn't want to mix alcohol and medication together? Well, that's a good thing. TK Wright says, time distraction is temporary and often leads to bigger problems. Money, work, or family issues. Don't put yourself in the position to say, how did I even get here? Ooh-wee. And so Jones says, working multiple jobs has to be hard on the body. 24 hours, how much sleep is needed? And you think if you work 2 jobs a day? Now we talking about 16 hours of a 24-hour day that you spent working. And don't get me wrong, man. I go to work every day. I do not miss. I don't call out. I never call out. I never call out. But you work 16 hours a day. You only have 8 hours of that day left, and you ain't gonna go home and sleep. You're gonna go and do whatever you want to do and see whoever you want to see and be around people you want to be around. And next thing you know, that next day, that time to go to work is right there staring at you again. And you haven't recovered from yesterday. And you got to go forward today. Carol says, may sound crazy, but medication helps for anxiety and sleep. At least for me, it does. Yeah. Oh, it helps. Oh, meditation. I'm sorry. I thought it said medication. No, meditation definitely helps. Oh, hell yeah. Meditation, yoga, Miracle, miracle techniques, ancient miracle techniques. Ancient miracle techniques. And they work. Hmm. People don't people don't be messing around with meditation because for meditation to work, you have to slow down and concentrate for a hot minute. Concentrate on your breathing. You know how many people don't concentrate on their breathing, but concentrating on your breathing, even just for 10 minutes a day, will work wonders for your immune system and for your nervous system. It will knock the stress off, prevent you from going into an anxious or depressive state. Yeah, meditation is it. It's where it's at. Good looking out for that, Carol. Stacy says depression is a monster. The monster that nobody else can see except for you personally. Hmm. Okay. And so says, mind or matter, tell your body that. He also says part time in the morning, then the 8-hour workday, 12 hours a day. And so also says it's cool, but not joining when you never work out in your life. Oh, you talking about the gym? Mm-hmm. No, it says problem. I was waiting for you to come back from your high. Are you ready to deal with me? That's what problem be saying. Like, yo, all right, I see you over there, act like you don't see me. I see you. You act like okay. You gonna talk to me eventually. I like that. TK Wright says meditation is amazing and free. Yoga too. Carol says, Taki, I listen to ocean sounds when I can't sleep or soft rain sounds. You know, it's interesting. Those things don't relax me. Like listening to like waterfalls and shit like that. I'll be like, man, turn that shit off. I need total quiet. You know what I mean? I need quiet. Either that or I need to play my favorite songs over and over and over and over and over while traveling at least 75 to 80 miles per hour. More like 80 to 90. I don't know. I don't know about everybody else, but between 80 and 90 miles per hour, that's my relaxation speed. Is it just me? 60 or 70 won't do it unless I'm in the city. But on a highway between 80 and 90, I'm good. With my favorite shit playing, loud, bass knocking and all of that, clear acoustic sound. Like when the ride is my stereo and I'm doing like 85, 80, between 80 and 90, I'm good. The cops don't really like it. You know what I mean? But I mean, cops always breaking up parties with loud music, ain't they? Ain't they? You know what I mean? They always breaking up the party with loud music. Like, look, officer, I was relaxing. My doctor prescribed this ride. He said, ride, nigga, ride. Go ahead. You like to ride? It relaxes you? Well, ride. I'm riding. I'm self-medicating, officer. Ansel says, it's funny when people get into relationships with gym rats. Uh-oh, that's a whole nother story. Mia Cunningham, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. And she says, green noise. Green noise is amazing to help you sleep. I listen to it every night. I also listen to chakra healing music, but that green noise is a number one for me. Hey, I say whatever you got to do. And Carol says sometimes a long drive calms me and lets me clear my head and go to sleep when I get home. Okay, Stacy says I love meditation, rain sounds, and the fireplace. It helps me sleep. Okay, all right. Y'all some water listening to crackling sound. Listen to all right, all right, all right, all right. I don't like listening to a fireplace. You know, that shit sound like an electrical fire to me. Yeah, I know. It's a crackling sound. I'll be like, yo, wires burning inside the walls, say. Call the fire department, them bastards. I'd be like, hide your valuables first, then call 911. TK right says, Carol, when I was with my ex-husband, I used the sound of rain to help me sleep off the stress. After he signed them papers, I started falling asleep to silence. Wow. Mia says, by the way, oh, I just cut up and ate watermelon from where you said, and oh my God, it's so good. Good. You must have picked a good one too. You know how to test the watermelon. For those of y'all who don't know how to test the melon, you gotta tap that joint, and if you hear a hollow sound, you good. Like, yeah, like this. If you hear like a hollow sound, you good when you tap it. If that shit sound like, if it sounds solid, you don't hear no hollow, leave that shit. When you cut that shit open, it's gonna be mush. It's gonna be all mush. You want that shit to sound hollow. Hollow. You tap it or pluck it. Now it ain't going. You're not gonna hear that ring, but you will hear that, and you should feel the watermelon vibrate. Now we only talking about seeded watermelon too. Don't even test no seedless watermelons. Walk right by it. Walk on by. Burn, 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 burn. Walk on by. Burn, burn, burn. The foolish pride. I'm not eating that seedless bullshit because it don't help me. Okay, anyway. Walk on by. Okay. Peace, Nars. Thanks for coming through, my brother. Thanks for coming true. Thanks for coming true. TK right says, Carol, a long, fast drive for me. I'm telling you, that's speed, man. That's speed. All right. Stacey White says, Omar, you already know I will fall asleep to the TV with the timer on the TV. I know that. All right. Mia says, I need something to help me fall asleep. Insomnia likes to try to get in bed with me and wants to hang out. Mm, Mia says, you right, oh. You gotta hear that the hollow sound. You got a good one. Yeah, hell yeah. When I hear that hollow sound, I be like, oh yeah. And it's fail safe. It never fails. You got a good one when you hear the hollow. When you take a chance, like, all right, I ain't hear the hollow, but these are the only ones they got left. You gonna get burnt. That shit gonna be. It's gonna taste like somebody. Let me just put it this way: ain't nothing worse than a bad watermelon. That shit. I think that's why some people don't like watermelon. They got the bad one. Ain't nothing worse than a bad watermelon. That shit make you want to spit it out. But when you got a good one, you be like, oh my God, now I see why they used to tease niggas about eating it. There's a history on that. Anyway, as we proceed to give you what you need, self-medicating off of low wages, little sleep, and bad feelings. Bad feelings. Let's talk about bad feelings for a little while. Because I wanted to share something with y'all. You know, when it comes to bad feelings, you can get bad feelings from not getting enough sleep. You can have bad feelings because of abandonment, disrespect, betrayal, lack of love, caring, sharing, um, falling outs, misunderstanding, arguments. You know, all these things can give you bad feelings. And you know, one of the worst things that can ever happen to you is for you to have a falling out with people who have your best interests at heart, and for you to be comforted by people who don't really give a shit about you, or really only want to target you for their own purposes, or are straight devils. So when you have a falling out with the angels and you say, well, yeah, fuck y'all angels, y'all ain't real angels anyway, y'all some fake angels. And the devil be looking, he be like, oh yeah, oh, they done fell out with the devil. I mean, they done fell out with the angels. Look, he mad at the angels. The devil gonna put on an angel uniform. He gonna put on an angel costume, and he gonna tell you everything you want to hear right in your ear. Yeah, baby, you know what I mean? You should never have to put up with no man who act like he don't want you. You shouldn't be around no nigga who don't take his time with you. You should be getting treated like a queen. You know what I mean? That's what you should be doing. You should be getting treated like a queen. You know, whatever your favorite food is, you should be getting fed that. Whatever your favorite drink is, you should be getting served that. Wherever your favorite places are to go, you should be taken to those places. You should be accommodated. And not only that, but you need to be respected and heard. You want to be respected and heard, don't you? Don't you want to be respected and heard? Because I'm here to respect you, and I definitely am listening to you. Matter of fact, let me just shut up for a minute and let you talk. You got something you want to say? Yeah, talk there. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. That's what the devil gonna tell you. The devil and the demons, they all gonna tell you all that good shit because they know that now you've lost love or trust of the angels. So the opportunistic people, the people who don't really give a shit about you, the people who want to use and abuse you. Now it's time for them to move in and strike. And they know that you won't have the support of the angels because you done fell out with them and you ain't gonna ask them for no more help. And that's kind of like what we're dealing with when we talk about bad feelings. Bad feelings. Me and my peoples ain't seeing eye to eye. I know many times I've tried to get with them, trying to make peace with them, but I can't do nothing, can't live with them, sign a lease with them. I can't do nothing, can't get with them, can't understand nothing, can't get with them, can't even act like I'm real or bluffing. I want to be with them and I want to believe that they want to be with me, but it's not like a gift. See, I need something better swiftly. And I'm gonna make it right and better. I'm gonna heat up like a sweater. And I gotta get a better life and a better way of living for me and mine. And I make sure that just like the sun, I understand that I gotta get to a place. It's sort of like an oasis. It's not real, but the place is feeling like it's an illusion. And the confusion is that it's making me a terrible place. It's taking me. My feelings are bad. My feelings are wrong. My feelings are still hyper and strong. I'm gonna take it there and I'm gonna bring it back from where I took it in the first place. Yeah. Hmm. And so says you sleep different living in the inner city than in the country. That's true. Carol says, Mia and Omar, I still can't pick a good one doing that. Man, let me see your fingers. Let me see your fingers. You ain't plucking right. And you ain't gotta pluck. Just tap that bitch. Make sure you even if you can't hear it. You can still feel it. You can feel it hollow when you tap it. You know what? Next time I buy a watermelon, I'm gonna put that bitch on the table, and I'm gonna tell you what I look for right here. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna tap that joint and let y'all hear it because you'll be able to hear it through the microphone. You'll be able to hear it. You'll know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna go to the store and get one today because I'm too lazy. But I do need to go to the market. Okay. TK Wright says stress levels is what determines it for me and Sale. Although the country can be too quiet for me. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the country. I can be out there for a little while, but I ain't trying to live out there. As crazy as this may seem, if I want quiet, I'll turn my music up loud or put it on my headphones and turn the music up loud. If I want quiet. Because all I need to block out is what I don't want to hear. As long as I'm hearing what I want to hear, it don't have to be quiet. I'm just saying. Carol says, okay, Omar, then I need you to pick one out for me. I got you. I got you. TK Wright says, country silence has me like, yeah, man. Like, yo, I ain't scared of Jason, but I'm scared of the big bad wolf and them damn bears. Ain't no safe bears, man. Ain't no safe bears. TK Wright, like, she like dope boys over bears. I take a dope boy over bears. I know the dope boy at least cares. Got a family out there, but the goddamn bear be picking fish right out the water, eating them whole, and got no control. They smacking brother, knocking brother head off, start eating the motherfucker. Yo, he's not a sucker, but he's gone now. You ever see a polar bear get strong now? Yo, he wrong now. Yo, dope boys over bears. Dope boys over bears. What? I say dope boys over. I take a dope boy over a bear. I don't want to see no bear. I know they got Care Bears and all kinds of different bears, and I don't want to share. You see the claws on a bear, grizzly. I'm talking about grizzly, black bear. I don't care. Yo, no, I dope boys over bears. I said dope boys over bears. Yeah, they both dangerous. Dope boys over bears. At least I know that the dope boy kind of cares. Dope boy over bear. Can't talk to the fucking bear. The three bears, we was on the bear side when Goldilocks did the shit and ate up. Yeah. Dope boys over bears. Dope boys over bears. Dope boys over bears. Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Dope boys over bears. Dope boys over bears. All right, let me see. Where was I? Okay, where was I? Okay, where was I? Mia says I ate watermelon to help self medicate. Watermelon has too many good properties in it. Watermelon, they tried to shame black people for eating watermelon. Watermelon is it. Alkaline like a motherfucker. Yo, watermelon is it. Carol says, I would too, Mia, if I had a good one. So Jones says, what made people share their hole in one? Is that how you spell hole in one? I thought it was HOLE. It's all good. Shirley says, I love eating watermelon, but I can't eat too much. I could dig it. Mia says, them devils step right in when you are open and vulnerable and make things 1000% worse. Yes, they do. And that's the whole goal. But sometimes we don't be seeing it because we mad at the angels. We then fell out with the angels. No, I ain't calling them. I ain't going around them. I ain't asking them for shit. I don't need them. I'll find me some new angels. Look, there's an angel right over here. But the thing is, he has cloven feet He got a pointed tail and some horns. Eh, all angels don't look the same. Hey, boo. Hey, can I kick it with y'all? Yes, you can. I'll call you back. Y'all thought I forgot. You thought I forgot. Nah, I said nah. You thought I forgot? I didn't. Yeah, the devil. I mean, an angel got cloven feet, a pointed tail, and some horns. He's kind of wearing red. It's an odd color for an angel, but all angels are different. Can I kick it with y'all? Sure, you can. Come on over here. I'll call you back. Okay. Okay. All right. Ansel Jones said, late night DJ, oh, make them comfortable. Me said, let my ass off, Ansel. He sure did have that late night DJ voice going. I'm telling you, man, the devils, they need you to be calm. I mean, you need a calm voice, they're gonna do that. You need a hype voice, they're gonna do that. You know what I mean? They can go from this is for my Philly people. They can go from Tony Brown. They can go from Tony Brown to DMX in one fell swoop. Like, what you need? What you need? Carol says, oh, just pick one up for me and I'll pay you. All right. Mia says, I use the tap method when picking my watermelon. No doubt. Got you. Mia says, no dope boys or bears. Where's the middle? I'm just saying, you want to deal with a bear, you want to deal with a dope boy. You ain't really got to deal with a dope boy. A dope boy, stands on the corner and sells dope. You ain't buying, you ain't selling. You just drive by them. They ain't, you can say hi. They ain't dangerous like that. Thing is, when you got dope boys on your corner, it ain't gonna be quiet like that. That's the thing. It's not gonna be quiet. Fiends be coming through. They friends, baby moms, kids be coming through. My dope boy corner is crazy. Bring your kids, your baby mom, bring your kids out to the corner. While you working. This is the craziest shit. All right. Anyway, but out in the country, you gotta deal with a bear. And this ain't them YouTube bears that be chilling. The ones that be running from cats and shit. Stacey White says, 2 things that my mother used to love was watermelon and fish. I used to think that was her birthmark. Okay. TK Wright says, he didn't say hole in one. He was saying a whole life online. Oh. Is that what he's saying? Huh. Huh. Oh. Oh, yeah. He sure did. I can't read worth shit. What makes people share their whole online? Okay, okay. I got it. Yo, you a genius. Good looking. That went over my head. It totally went over my head. Carol says Satan is back. I'm saying chilling. We're chilling right now. Cheryl says, hi, everyone. I'm listening at work. Can't really respond right away, but it's a very good show as usual. Love you guys. That's what's up. Appreciate me some you. Carol Chamberlain says, right back at you, sure. No doubt. Mia said, that call back, that call you back is sent me. All right, Carol says, depending on how far you are in the country. No bears where I visit in the country. All right, cool. And so it says, hey, boo boo, get the healthy snacks in Yogi Bear. Hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo. Hey, Freddie boy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Yogi and Barney Rubble's voice was awfully similar, wasn't it? Hmm. Rest in peace to Mel Blanc. Rest in peace to Mel Blanc. Blanc, 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 Blanc. Hoo-ha! All right, y'all. We're gonna do these birthday shout-outs. We're gonna get on up out of here. I think we did what we wanted to do. I mean, y'all got the gist of it. And that's what I was looking for. So let's do these birthday. I said, let's do these birthday birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious May 21st. First day of Gemini, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. Yolanda Yogi Upshaw. Happy birthday to you. And also Shantae Williams turning 49 years old today. And it's spelled like Shanta Williams, but I know how black people do. And also Abreu Bebecita. Happy birthday to you. And Donnell Poole turning 57 years old today. And Timothy D. Williams turning 43 years old today. And Angel Williams turning 52 years old today. And Sakina McLaughlin turning 50 years old today. And Nicole Santana, happy birthday to you. And Terrell B.A. Scott turning 39 years old today. And Asia Marie Woods, happy birthday to you. And my girl, the soul nurse. The soul nurse, definitely a go-getter. My girl, Layini Atkins, the soul nurse. My man, Sylvester Wright. Last but not least, my man, Sylvester Wright. I want to say happy birthday to you. And I want to say happy birthday to all y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And this goes out to each and every last one of y'all. And anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious May 21st, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the call you back. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen. Self-medicating on low sleep, low wages, bad feelings of insecurity, health problems, family problems related to children. In all reality, many of the things that we go through are rites of passage, even though those are not the pathways that we want to visit all the time. You know, I wrote something interesting on my page today. I wrote that they said that God was good all the time. God is good all the time. They didn't say that God is going to be good to you all the time. So sometimes you have to learn your lessons while you wait for your blessings, or learn your lessons while you receive your blessings, because the blessings are in the lessons that you learn, the hard times that you go through, and the lessons that you have to learn, even to get through some of the good times or the mediocre times, are the blessings, in that you'll know how to handle those situations when you see them again. So get familiar, learn what you got to learn, and do what you got to do. But make sure you persevere and always come through. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. I love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night for another daily go-getterism show. So I hope y'all enjoyed this Urban Therapy with Sun show. So, I don't worry about nothing, yo. So, don't worry about nothing, yo. It's gonna go how it goes, but don't stress too much over it, yo. All right, y'all. Let's get out of here. Blog Talk, I'ma get you out of here. Yeah. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. One love, baby.